What's going on, beautiful people? Junior Brown back with WNBA Shot Clock. You heard me right. We will be covering the WNBA for the rest of the season through the WNBA Finals, so make sure you stay locked in. Now, you know how we do on Shot Clock, no long talking, so let's get right into this game. There's only one game on the card today, Minnesota at the LA Sparks, and we're rocking with Minnesota minus 5.5. This is a game that opened up at around 7.5. but it's been steamed down to the current number and has a lot to do with Minnesota's recent form. They lost 3 out of 5 straight up, and they're 1-4 ATS in their last 5. But if you dig deeper, it's not as serious or not as bad as it may seem. 2 of those 3 losses in their last 5 come from the 2 teams that are ahead of them in the standings. Minnesota currently stands 3rd in the WNBA behind Los Angeles Aces and behind the New York Liberty. So losing to 2 teams that are, you know what I'm saying, on your level is not the worst thing in the world, but they did lose to Dallas, which is kind of hard to explain. Again, I did some digging into that game, went back and watched. Dallas went crazy from 3 by their standards. They shot 60% from the 3-point line, and they beat Minnesota up 48-30 points in the paint. Now that's Minnesota's weakness. They are dead last in the WNBA in points in the paint, but they make up for that in a couple of different ways. First of all, they're by far and away the best 3-point shooting team in the league. They shoot 39% in a league where the average team only shoots just over 33%. They're also second in the league in percentage of points off of fast breaks, and most importantly, they're number 1 in the WNBA in defense. Now, you know that defense travels, so I do feel very confident with them getting the win here and cover it in LA, despite the fact that 4 of the 5 wins that the Sparks have on the season are at home. Now, head-to-head, Minnesota's already won the 2 games that these teams have played. The first one was a blowout. The second one was only a 5-point game. Again, Minnesota had problems with points in the paint, and their bench, which is also another weakness. They don't really get that many points off their bench, was outscored by the Sparks. The reason that I'm not taking the Sparks here is because once that number went under 6, the value was lost. This is a Sparks team that's 9th in the league in scoring and 10th in the league in defense in a 12-team league. They do not get it done on either end of the court, and I think we're getting value because of Minnesota's recent poor form. Give me Minnesota to cover minus 5.5 against a team they've already beaten twice. You know how we do around here. Let's cash another ticket, y'all.